the other day if I'd ever had a McGangbang. It's like, yeah, there was only 2 of us there.
It's a sandwich.
Wait,
Yeah, it's sandwich people.
who asked you that? Who asked you that?
Someone.
No, like describe. Like, what did they look like?
Your Honor, it was a faceless, identifiable person in the crowd.
You know the dude.
I was also brought to McGangbang yesterday, and it was.
So there's 5 minutes left.
Lightning round? Lightning round!
Scott, you're in charge, guys.
All right, you know what? I'll just keep quiet. Fast questions, fast answers. Starting yes, please.
All right. If there was a role for My Little Pony up, would you go for it?
I just did My Little Pony.
When?
Brad was My Little Pony in like the last generation of My Little Pony.
Absolutely was. Friendship and Magic.
The new one.
We are all about being ponies. We are proud ponies.
I embrace my pony heritage.
The princess from the DS game, is that
There's
what
this
it is?
little game, it's on Nintendo DS, and it's called the Squinkies game. And there's a princess in the game, and you go around and you collect all the Squinkies. So if you know what Squinkies are, and then she's like, let's go collect all the Squinkies! I hope it's still by the end of the game. It's a lot of me, it's a lot of me.
Kill it with fire. Is it wrong that I'm totally turned on right now? Yes. Yes.
Alright, first, Scott, I grew up watching WWE wrestling. Have you ever been told to look at Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, I actually just did a movie where I'm playing the ring announcer. And a lot of those guys were coming in good. Except, Shawn Michaels was scrawny, white, and,
Well, he is getting on.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, Brett Michaels. I did it first! Yes! Emily.
Who can do the best Australian voice?
Probably the resident Australian.
Let me start from the beginning. Okay, my cousin Liz, she is Australian, and I want to hear everyone's best Australian voice.
Oh, man.
Going on Scott.
Crikey, isn't she gorgeous?
I voice a show on PBS called Rags, and it's actually an Australian show that I do here in the US, and they play the Australian in our ear before we voice it, and so one of the characters' name is Pido, and every time they're like, and then we hear the Australian, and so it's just inherent that you like want to imitate it, but you're not supposed to, and so you're doing the character, and it's like, but Pido, I want to go to the store! And then it's like, which on my Australian so it's awful, but yeah. Yeah, whatever. You're not paying me.
That's so cute.
Thanks.
You drive a hard bag. They just hang on those concepts.
See, that's not
That
an
was actually here, like something.
No, I was totally Chris, I'll tell you. Because he explained the tonality down there. Where I'm from is northern Queensland. A land where everything's a question. For some strange reason. Nobody knows why. It's a big country. It's like saying, do an American accent, or do a Canadian accent. But there was this weird thing with dialects in cartoons. Like not everybody from New York, that's like people from, not everyone from Texas going, hey man, I'll tell you what. Believe it or not all Canadians sound like Terrence Malick.
What are you talking about, buddy?
It's like, there's like 3 different British accents, so then, usually if you play an Australian, it's this, sort of, as it all again, man, or rip your head off, my name's Gawler Kincaid, I was raised by the wild Gawlers. But you talk to somebody from Melbourne, you're probably not going to even know they're Australian. Especially.
I'm Russian.
Well, that's
Everybody's Russian.
Everybody.
It is the speed round.
Yeah, sorry, speed round. Okay, Banana, what do you got?
Actually, I want you to do can you do the hurricane kick as Ryu? The hurricane kick thing, it's like, Natsumaki Sara,
Oh, yeah.
Natsumaki Senpokyo!
It sounds like, you like some power kick?
I like a pancake.
I say it's Bleach.
Thank you.
Right, cat ears.
Your cat ears.
What are all your favorite movies? For, all four of you.
I can recite the entire script of The Princess Bride.
Old school Star Wars. It's either A New Hope or The Empire Strikes Back.
Human Centipede. No, I'm totally I'm a movie person. I like every movie I see.
That's solid.
For me, there's a lot of movies that I like, but the one I always say is my favorite is Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal.
So wanted to be Kira, and I actually had a whole fight with my mom. But why didn't you name me Kira? I want to be a gelfling.
I'm Kira.
I don't got no wings.
Not yet.
All right, and next to cat ears.
What's your favorite Super Smash Bros. Character?
Oh man.
My kid! Wario.
Yeah! Ganondorf.
What they said.
Isn't Snake in that game? Yeah, kind of kicks all their ass.
How about Kirby?
All right, down to the back. Red striped shirt, blue.
This question is like for Kara. I actually wondered how you ended up doing Goten's voice. Like, how do you,
Well, I gargled with a whole lot of lemon juice and whiskey. No, it was just kind of directed in there to more, just to more gravel, and then it just one day it kind of happened. So that's, it did. I will say that, but I credit Chris Abbott. He kind of pushed me into it.
Next.
Awesome hair.
Oh, thank you, by the way. When the panel's over, can I get a quick picture with all four of you? Because I
think we might actually get,
Yeah, the hook is in the way.
like we're getting the evil eyes. Because we have to go to closing ceremonies, but then maybe after.
Follow them.
Well, it's just I got a motor after this. That's the thing.
Yeah, they'll
My
actually hurt us.
my ride's waiting on me, and they're getting all
It will be a scream.
mopey.
Forget your ride.
Much gnashing of teeth. All right, the very last question in the entire room, because there's only one hand up that I can see, and I'm sorry we can't get to everybody, and I love you all, but yes.
In your rat's voice, can you say you pledge your undying love
To whom?
to her?
Do we have a name?
Shauna.
You think Raph? You were talking Raph, right? Mummy's Alive Raph? The most masculine character ever created?
I thought that
Shauna.
was you, Scott.
Yeah, okay.
Fan shipping.
Down a minute. Before we completely chicken out, I pledge my undying, and I say that I sincerely mean it because I've been dead for over 157,000 years. I love you.